And it's the Live 88.5 Startup. How are you? Charlie Taylor's in the room.
Yeah. I'm doing well, thank you.
So what's different about you than any of the other white people that are running to be mayor of Ottawa?
I've got the vision, I've got the passion, I've got real solutions to all the problems that we've got in the city. I spent more money on suits for this campaign than I did in the previous 10 years on clothing. I have 2 ties, 2 dress shirts, 2 suits, 3 pairs of socks, because, you can never have too many socks. I dream about the election. I wake up at night and 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night and I'll be like, oh, I was plotting about the election or just dreaming about it. This is where I've run about 90% of the campaign from this chair right here.
Charlie is running a green campaign. That means no lawn signs and no pamphlets. While most candidates campaign door to door, Charlie spends his time online in his apartment.
This is my my interweb here. I do my tweetering and my Facebooking and my Googling here. This is my telephone here. This is where I call the people that I need to call and do my media interviews.
In Ottawa, the only requirement to run for mayor is a $200 filing fee.
This is sort of my high-tech war room campaign headquarters, as it were. February, I decided to run for mayor, and there was a lot of stuff going on in the city that I disapproved of at that point, and then when I looked at the candidates who were declared, I didn't see any one of them who I thought would be able to tackle those issues in a constructive, effective manner.
Charlie studies journalism at Carleton University. He is 33 years old.
I've gone to every debate that I've been invited to. I talk about the issues that I care about. I send out press releases a couple times a week.
Charlie's platform, from urban development to transit, is rooted in his strong environmental beliefs.
We need to reimagine how we go about doing development. The days of endlessly spewing out into the suburbs are over. We're preparing to clear-cut old-growth forest in the South March Highlands.
I hadn't heard of you before.
Oh, great.
But you sounded brilliant. I hope you stay involved.
Wonderful.
Win, lose, or draw. I hope you stay involved in politics.
Great, thanks a lot.
Nice hearing
Really
you.
appreciate that.
With 20 candidates in the race, media attention has focused on 4 frontrunners who have all held political office before.
I certainly know that plunking down $200 doesn't mean that, that doesn't buy you the respect of the taxpayers or the voters or the media. Charlie has suggested that, this is an impossible situation because we're only paying attention to the 4. He's defined it as the 4 with political experience. I don't think the media would necessarily describe it as that. I think we would describe it as the 4 who have a solid chance of winning.
I'm not terribly hopeful that I'm going to bring about enormous positive change in society. I'm just not willing to give up. I ran for mayor of Churchill Public Alternative School West when I was in grade 2. And I became an alderman because everybody who didn't win the mayor position became an alderman. And our principal took us out for pizza.
I think he wasn't too interested in university when he got out of high school. And his path was to learn life as a traveler.
Charlie spent 11 years traveling the world.
I've estimated about 10,000 rides over the course of 10 years. It's a great way to travel. It's free. You meet people, you meet the local people. I would have continued traveling, doing other things and going other places, I think, if it hadn't have been the decision that I wanted to go contribute something to society. I was ready for a change in my life. At some point you wonder how valuable you are to society, and Does the world need another drunken expat bartender? Is that the legacy I want to leave to the world?
Of the other 19 candidates, one was recently arrested for allegedly assaulting his wife with his cane. Another claims to be a distant cousin of Barack Obama. And then there's Jane.
He's going to try and negotiate for me to stay here.
Jane Scarf has gate-crashed 2 mayoral debates to which she was not invited.
You are the one breaking the law, not me. You're breaking the law. The law protects me from assault and abuse. This is completely bogus. So it's going to benefit you all in the end when it's challenged.
Hopefully I'll be able to let some people know that I'm here and let them know if they're not happy with these options, there's an alternative.
We had some candidates who were a little more fringier than the rest, and their conduct during the meeting was a little bizarre. Charlie distinguished himself by being normal.
I don't hold a lot of credibility for someone who's never been on council and thinks they can run City Hall, because as far as I'm concerned, they can't. You tend to see fringe candidates more often trying to put one of their ideas forward. They're like one-issue candidates where they're just running and they know they're not going to win, but they're putting that idea forward. Fair enough. But if Charlie Taylor really thinks he can run City Hall, I'm not buying it.
Is that maybe one of the most frustrating things about running for mayor and your campaign right now, is being taken seriously enough to debate some of these big guys?
It's just a matter that there's this sort of preconception in the media that there's only 4 front runners and they get all the coverage. And I'm really struggling to get my message heard, and that's definitely frustrating. The 4 front runners are deemed front runners because they've all held municipal office before.
Right.
The people of Ottawa want change. They're not going to get that change if they keep voting for the same people over and over and over again. We've got 4 more hours in the election campaign. 4 hours and 7 minutes. Hey, it's Charlie Taylor. How are you doing? Hello, Gnome. It's Charlie Taylor calling from the Charlie Taylor for Mayor campaign. Hello, Alice. It's Charlie calling. Hey, Robin. It's Charlie. How's it going? We're up to 10 confirmed. 12 confirmed. All right, sweet. Well, we're up to 17 confirmed votes then now.
Candidates receiving 2% of the vote get their $200 deposit back. That's about 8,000 votes.
We might just squeak over that 100 mark, yeah. People are aware now that I'm not likely to win the election, but I still want them to get out and vote for me. So I'm saying, if you believe in my ideas, if you believe in the things that I've been talking about, get out and vote. And if I do significantly well, whoever does win the election will be wise to listen to what I had to say, because if I get a few thousand votes, then whoever does win is going to have to say, well, clearly this unknown candidate came out of nowhere and was able to garner that much support just based on the merit of his ideas. I'm going to have to listen to what his ideas are if I want to cash into that. Oh yeah, this is a sharp looking shirt, Charlie. Ready to rock. This is in the studio at Rogers.
Yeah.
As the results come in, only the top 6 candidates appear on the screen. Charlie sets a new goal of 1,000 votes.
Well, there's still more than 160 polls to return. Over 160 to come, and I've already gotten 731. I might break 4 digits. I'm 50 votes off breaking 1,000, so I'm still hoping I can break 1,000.
You gonna run next campaign?
Absolutely not. I think I satisfied my curiosity of whether democracy works. I'm in 8th. I'm in 8th place, yeah. But 12 points behind Jane Scarf. Yeah. Oh my God. 40. Oh.
You didn't win. Your math sucks.
That
Sucks. I scored slightly higher than I would have scored if I'd done nothing for 9 months. Cheers.
Charlie finished 8th. He received 1,125 votes, less than 1%. Jane Scarf finished 7th, with 44 more votes than Charlie.
Well, history has been made in Ottawa tonight. The incumbent mayor, Larry O'Brien, has gone down to defeat to one-time mayor and former cabinet minister Jim Watson.
A new mayor and several new faces on council, some surprise upsets in a number.
A little disappointed. It's kind of a shame that 9 months of hard work and serious policy presentation kind of gets overshadowed by a couple of, handcuffing and getting arrested stunts, but I guess that's the nature of the political process. I don't see myself running for mayor again. I haven't lost my desire to contribute to society, and it's definitely one way of doing that. If next time I could be a little more successful, then that would be nice.
Ale gets you drunk. Ale makes you sick. But in the end, ale's what cures you. Ale gets you drunk. Ale makes you sick. But in the end, ale's what cures you. Ale's what cures you.